high performance water pump we put in 10,000 miles ago is starting to make some pretty terrible bearing noises. So we're gonna swing by Boise and grab a spare and throw it in the bed. So if it goes out in the middle of nowhere, we got a backup.
Yeah, so we thought instead of heading into the Owyees like we had originally planned, being so far from civilization probably wasn't a good idea if this goes out. So we'll change our plans a little bit, go into the city, pick up a water pump so we have it in case we need to change it on the trail, which hopefully doesn't happen. And then we'll go into the Owyees from a different angle and still get to see everything we wanted to see. So we'll take you along for the journey. We found a nice little spot here. It's Antelope Reservoir campground, and it's not too far off of the highway, and it's on the way to Boise. So it should be easy on and off and quick overnight, but it's a really beautiful spot and nice and quiet. We're at the end of this little 2-track here, the last little spot down here. So it's really nice. For dinner, I made chicken curry, which is one of my favorite camp meals. I used the chicken out of this package I got at Costco, and it worked out great, so I didn't have to mess with raw chicken on the trail. At home, I mixed together coconut milk and my favorite curry paste, and it really made this a quick, easy camp meal. I also found this cool package of sweet potato noodles, and they worked out great. Just after dinner, the wind came up, and we started to worry about another sleepless night. So we battened down the hatches again, just in case. The wind ended up dying down, and we had a good night's sleep. The next morning, we made a quick, easy breakfast, and then packed up camp to hit the road. We tried a parts store in Marsing, Idaho, but they didn't have the part we needed, so we found one at the Napa Auto in Homedale, and we got it. Finally, we could continue on our adventure. This is Suker Creek, and it's incredible. It started to rain a little bit, so we headed off to find camp, and I had a spot in mind that I really wanted to find. I had heard warning about this Owyhee mud, and they are not kidding, this stuff is messy.
Got some cleaning to do.
Eventually, the rain died down and the track dried out, and the rest of the trail went pretty smooth. That was a muddy trail. We made it to camp. Pretty awesome. This was the spot I was looking for, and I was so happy to find that we had it all to ourselves. We quickly set up camp and then headed out for a hike. After coming across this little guy, I let Trey take the lead. It was just a bull snake though, not a rattlesnake. This part of the trail got a little sketchy. We almost turned back because I'm really afraid of heights, but I made it through. After a good scramble and some bushwhacking, we finally made it to Lake Owyhee. That was a tough hike, and I think we're going to go in. So this was the difficult obstacle on the way down. I came down this sliding on my behind, not on purpose. So we'll see if we can make it back up. I didn't film the steep climb because I needed all of my limbs and concentration. We made it. This part of the hike was incredibly beautiful through this canyon. It looks like some sort of stone corral. Here's the corral, and up on the hill you can see where they built rock fences to keep cattle in. Or sheep, I guess. Later I learned this area was an old wild horse trap. Here's more of the rock wall or fencing. It was way up. Those guys were tough. I see the truck.
Yay.
Tonight for dinner we're having pulled pork tacos with pulled pork that I canned at home, some jalapenos, and some greens from North Coast Natural Produce. We're relaxing here at camp. We had a really pretty strenuous hike. We thought it was going to be easy, mile and a half or so, but there was a lot of scrambling, and we made it though. It was really beautiful. Got to take a little swim in the lake, which was nice. And now we're just sitting here kind of enjoying our Bolt whiskey and enjoying this view. Pretty epic spot.